Welcome. Thanks for joining me for this practice. It's called Nourish and Ground. So to start, let's ground. Ground through your seat. You can sit on the earth, your mat. If you need to slide something underneath your sit bones, you're more than welcome to do that. You can cross your shins in the center or fold yourself into a half lotus. And then place your palms on your thighs and run your hands forward and back as you close your eyes. As you do this really simple movement, use the sensation you feel to drop more out of your head and into your body, grounding your physical being, and grounding your heart, your energy, so that rather than floating around like a balloon without a string, we tether ourselves here to the present and to the experience of being in our bodies. Once you're ready, you can find stillness, pressing your palms down into your knees, your thighs, shoulders are relaxed. Move your breath in and out of your nostrils and soften a little more with each exhale, each out breath. And sweep your breath along the back of your throat, making the sound of ocean waves. And using that sound as another way to ground yourself in your body and in your practice. You have the choice to add music or not to this practice, so perhaps trying it a time or two without, letting the breath be the rhythm, the metronome. And keep your eyes closed or your gaze soft. Stay in this seat and start to circle your torso in either direction. And as you do, feel into your center, feel into your seat as you move. And circle in the opposite direction, slow and steady. And continue to ground, and as you come back through center, pull your heart forward with your inhale, catch your knees, and round with your exhale. A few seated cat-cows. And focus on your seat, especially as you round back. And what's making contact with the earth here? And twice more. And we'll lift up through center. Drop your chin into your chest. And take little half circles here, rolling your ear to one shoulder, then across to the other. And relax your jaw as you do this. And pull back through center, drop your chin into your chest and stretch the back of your neck. Three more breaths. And if you want to intensify this, you can even loosely interlace your fingers behind your head and use the weight of your arms, your hands, to create some more space through your vertebra. You lift back up. And bring your hands back to your thighs. Let's take a full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Soft exhale. Come around to all fours. And as you come around to all fours, spread your fingers, ground through the tops of the feet, and keeping it simple and classic to start, sinking your belly, lifting your heart, and round with your exhale, pressing the earth away. Inhale to pull your heart forward, look up. And exhale to round, and continue with this a few cycles. Four or five more, maybe slowing it down even more. And focusing on your exhalation, perhaps. You can even stick out your tongue or stretch your jaw. And then eventually tuck your toes, press your seat up and back, downward facing dog. If you'd like, you can pedal out your legs here, feeling into the backs of the legs, looking side to side. And you'll take little steps up toward the top of your mat. And feet hips width, lift your chest. And exhale to bow, drop your head down. Inhale to rise all the way up. Circle your arms out and up if you have the space. And hands to your heart in prayer. Little bend to your knees as you bring your arms alongside your body for Tadasana. Ground through your feet and lift through the crown of your head. Stand on the earth in your most intentional way, but allowing yourself to also soften. So you're not rigid, but receptive. Take a moment to cultivate your own intention for your practice. And the space you'll move from, the space you'll ground into. And shift your weight into your right leg. Your left foot can come to the earth as a kickstand or all the way up to the inside of your thigh. Take your arms out just as you had them in Tadasana, but perhaps a bit more expressive, elbows bent, palms facing up. Press your right thigh into your left foot into your right thigh. Take a few breaths. You may even choose to extend your arms overhead. Left foot comes to the earth, hips width from your right. And then once your foot makes contact with the earth, right foot to the inside of your ankle or slide it up inside of the thigh. Once again, arms by your sides and palms facing up, a little more expressive here. Option to reach overhead. Right foot hip distance from your left. As it comes down, sit into chair, feet hips width apart. And step your left leg back. Arms sweep back by your hips. Tap your back knee down, fingertips down, and stay here. Exhale fully. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Your next breath in, reach up. Palms might press overhead. Stay for your breath out. You can lean back a little bit. Inhale. And exhale your hands down. Step forward to the top of your mat, feet hips width. Lift your chest and slide your palms underneath your feet. Wiggle your toes up into your wrists and bend your elbows and fold. You can look side to side here. Maybe pull up on your hands, release the wrists. One more breath in. And out. Slide your hands out. Bend your knees, sit back through chair, feet hips width. Right leg steps back, arms sweep back. Drop your back knee, inhale. Stay for your exhale, sinking a little lower into the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Stretch your arms overhead. Stay for your exhalation. Inhale here, you might lean back. Exhale your hands down. Downward facing dog as you breathe in. And stay for your exhalation. 2 more breaths. Inhale to bend your knees. Exhale to step or spring to the top of your mat. Lift your chest. Exhale to bow and drop your head. Bend your knees, sit through chair. And stand. Pull your hands to your heart. Let's take a full breath in. Soft sigh out. Bend your knees, sit through chair. Balance on your right leg, left knee to hip height, hands to heart. Inhale for tree. Foot can come to the inside of the ankle or thigh. Exhale, warrior 3. Step back, deep bend to your right knee, crescent lunge, inhale. Open to warrior 2, front heel intersecting back arch. Tip back and reverse your warrior. And exhale to circle your hands down. Step to plank. Stay here or lower chaturanga. Pull through cobra or upward facing dog. And back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale to bend your knees. Exhale to step or spring to the top. Lift your chest. Exhale to bow. Bend your knees, sit through chair. Right knee to hip height, hands to heart. Inhale, tree pose. Exhale, warrior 3. Hands back by the hips. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale to tip back and reverse. Exhale to circle hands to the mat. Inhale, plank. Option to stay here or move through a slow vinyasa. 3 breaths. Begin to bend your knees. Step or spring your way to the top of your mat. Lift your chest. Exhale to fold forward. Bend your knees, sit through chair. And stand, hands to your heart. Arms by your sides, Tadasana. Stay for your exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale to sit through chair. Exhale, left knee to hip height, hands to heart. Tree as you breathe in, inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale to tip back. With your exhale, side angle, forearm can come to your thigh or catch your ankle. Inhale to tip back, reverse your triangle. And stretch forward, hand can come to your shin or the earth, left arm up. Stay for 3 steady breaths. Begin to look down. Left hand can come to your hip, little bend to your right knee, Ardha Chandrasana. Take up space here, 3 breaths as well. Focus on grounding through the right foot, finding nourishment within the breath, your own presence, your own attention. And then sit through chair, generous bend to your knees. Ground through your left foot, right knee to hip height, last bit here. Tree pose, inhale. Warrior 3, exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale to tip back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale to tip back, straighten your left leg. Exhale, triangle pose, hand to your shin or the earth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And 1 more breath. Right hand to your hip, look down. Left fingertips find the upper left corner, open slow, Ardha Chandrasana. Stay for your exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right foot hip distance from your left. Keep a generous bend to your knees. Bring your hands behind your head and sway side to side. If it feels good, sway pretty vigorously. Relax your jaw. And drape your arms toward the floor. And round up to standing. Take a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tadasana once again. If you'd prefer, you can place your hands over your heart. 3 more of the deepest breaths you've taken all week. And stretch your arms up with your next breath in. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to lift your chest. You can either step back to plank and move through a vinyasa or go right back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, slide your right shin across the top of your mat. Come up onto your fingertips, lift your chest. And exhale to fold forward and down. Relax through your shoulders. Relax through your jaw here. And give yourself some time. You can place your head on a pillow or a block if you want, or soften here like me, rounding the forehead toward your forearms. And can you soften a little more through your shoulders, through the back of the body, your jaw? And then go ahead and lift back up. Come up onto your fingertips, pull your heart forward. And swing your left leg around. Bring your left heel to the outside of your right hip. Pull your left shin in close as you sit tall. Left fingertips behind your left hip. You can stay here, or right elbow to the outside of your knee as you look past your shoulder. Several breaths, every inhale getting a little taller. Every exhale twisting more deeply. Three more breaths because we are in no rush. So see if you can linger here a little more. Feel your seat. Notice your breath. And then as you unwind, come all the way over to the right. You can walk your fingertips off of your mat. Bow over to the right. And you'll lift back up. Come back through single pigeon, so send your left leg back and step to downward facing dog. You can pedal out your legs, take your gaze between your feet or at your belly button. And slide your left shin to the top of your mat. Lift your heart and melt your upper body forward and down. Begin to lift upright. Bring your right leg all the way around. Your right heel to the outside of your left hip. Cradle your shin in as you sit tall. Right fingertips come to the outside of the right hip. This is plenty. Or left elbow to the outside of your knee. Inhale to gather length. Exhale to twist a bit more deeply. Several breaths like this. And 3 more. And twist over to the left. You walk your fingertips off of your mat. Bow. Through single pigeon on the left side. And back to your final downward facing dog. And tap your knees to the earth. Cross your ankles, come around to sit. Stretch your legs long. Flex your feet. Reach up with your inhale. And fold forward with your exhale and catch your calves or the outer edges of your feet and drop your head, folding in. And you'll lift up, scoot forward as you bend your knees. Catch the tops of your shins and round all the way down onto your back. Once you're there, knock your knees together. Hands can rest at your belly or heartbeat in belly. And draw your right knee into your chest. Loosely interlace your fingers at the top of your shin. And stretch your left leg long. Take a few breaths here, just hugging the right knee in. And guide your right knee across your body. Look over your right shoulder. Your arm can stretch long. Squeeze your right knee into your chest. Stretch your right leg long as you draw your left knee in, and then pause once again. Hold your shin in. Take a few breaths here. Guide your left knee across you and look out over your left arm. Back through center, Apanasana, hugging both knees in, a little rock. You can roll to one side or rock up, and we'll close with seated meditation. So set yourself up to get comfortable. We'll be here for a few minutes. You can place your palms down on your knees or thighs as we did before, or loosely knit your fingers, shoulders soft. Close your eyes. Watch your breath. Notice what's here in this experience, in this moment, to bring you a little more down to earth. The smell of your space, perhaps like for me, the sunlight is now dappling through the space. The movement of your breath, whatever it might be. And what grounds you here? Place your hands at your heart in prayer. A full breath in through your nose. Soft exhale out of your mouth. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. May there be peace in your hearts, in your homes, and in our world. And thank you.